Good afternoon. I hope everybody is keeping safe, keeping warm for those that are in the cold north like myself, or even people obviously in the US. You have many cold states as well. I hope everybody's keeping warm, keeping safe, keeping isolated in these character building times. Today's topic, I'm going to be going back and forth between some notes I have on my tablet and just below me here to ensure that I stay on topic. The topic today is going to be riding a bicycle. Keep pedaling. You will be fine, right? I'll say that again. Today's topic is riding a bicycle. Keep pedaling. You will be fine. What does that mean? Well, that can mean a lot of things to a lot of people. I know in life, when you're riding a bike, when you're a kid, and I think about my children, and you'd be behind them and you'd give them a push and tell them, keep pedaling, keep pedaling. They needed to understand that keeping pedaling created momentum that kept them afloat so that they wouldn't crash and fall down. I know I, 5 kids, had experienced this many, many times, teaching them how to keep pedaling and making sure they kept the momentum up. Unfortunately, as we grow older, we forget the lessons that our parents, or maybe it's, a grandparent or some friend that taught you how to ride a bike, when they would say, keep pedaling, as they'd run beside you and then they'd let go, and you'd all of a sudden realize, hey, they're not holding on to my seat anymore. And I'm not pedaling because I'm not consciously thinking about it, because I'm still trying to learn, and crash, I fall down. Well, then that mentor or person or parent or grandparent goes over, picks you up, gets you back on your bike, starts running beside you, lets go without you realizing it, and you realize that they're not holding on anymore, and you get it this time, and you pedal, and you realize by pedaling, you're going to keep the momentum going in your life, and that bike is going to stay afloat, and you're going to keep on going. And in adulthood, we forget that lesson, that when we're on a bike of life and we're pedaling, that we need to have the proper influences, the proper things we're reading, watching, the people we're talking to, the associations we have are so key that we are pedaling through life. And sometimes through that journey in life, we have people that are pedaling beside us. And that is great, right? They're in the same path as us, and all of a sudden they start pedaling a little bit slower, and we're still pedaling fast. And they're like, oh my goodness, that person's pulling away from me. And they'll start being negative, and they'll start influencing your decisions, and their opinions will become your reality by choice, right? You forget that pedaling is the only way that you truly stay afloat, that you truly stay moving forward. And in order to continue to move forward, we need to increase our proper and positive associations in our lives. And I know myself, I'm preaching to myself as I talk about this, because bottom line, we have to continue to pedal, and we have to use these times in life where people are isolated, feeling lonely, feeling crippling fear because of the circumstances they're going through, that we need to understand that we need to read. We need to listen to podcasts of positive, motivational, inspirational people. We need to do things that are going to continually help us pedal, to keep our bicycle in the right lane. And those bicycles, the people that are falling behind, the ones that are negative, that are never ever happy, that are dragging us back, what a perfect opportunity in life to pedal a little bit harder, right? Yeah, it sucks, I tell you. Being alone and isolated in my home, all my kids are growing up, it sucks. But you know what? It just has given me a new sense of energy, that I need to do things differently, that I need to plug into more podcasts, that I need to do things to increase my ability to stay stable on my bicycle, and that I continue to pedal. And those that fall off behind me throughout this journey, especially with isolation and through the character building times we're going through, oh well, they weren't meant to be. Sometimes in life, we pedal with people and then we grow older and our commonalities change. I've done videos about that in the past. Our commonalities and similarities and things change, and people become jealous of our successes. And that may sound harsh, but it's true. They may be silently jealous and saying things to us they don't intend to be a boat anchor, something that's holding us back, that anchor over our shoulder, but it's a reality. It happens. People unintentionally, sometimes intentionally, are jealous of our success, or not even maybe the fact of our success, of our families. The fact that we have a very close-knit family, or the fact that we have some very good friends, or the fact that, hey, last year, Dwight had a really shitty time, but look where he is today. What the hell? I'm miserable. Why is he happy? And that is the sad truth of life. Sometimes we are able to pull ourselves out of that, quagmire, that sand pit where we're slowly sinking into that quicksand, and other times we can't. But again, always remember, this is a perfect time for you to remember that, in order for me to stay afloat, I got to pedal my bike. And those that keep up with me, fantastic. Those that don't, they were there along for the journey. They may have added some value. You may have added some value to their lives, and you just keep on pedaling. That commonality has changed. Maybe you don't talk as often. Maybe you stop talking altogether. But if you're doing the right things, you're associating with the right people, you will always have a commonality and the speed to keep your bike going so that you don't fall down. You're not that young kid where, you're always hoping that somebody's holding on to you, that somebody's always helping you. You learn to be independent, and you learn to pedal that bike and continue to move forward. So, thanks to all of you that are watching, Crystal, Danny, Marie, Zach, and, Eugenia. Great to hear from you all. I appreciate you all watching. I hope you're getting value from these videos. Feel free to DM me, drop a comment below, share this. I really appreciate your support. I look forward to tomorrow, and I look forward to any comments or even subjects that you would like that I should talk about. Those of you that know me, maybe you know something about my life and you feel it would be good for me to share in these character building times. God bless. Look forward to talking to you tomorrow. Peace out.